Don't allow your website to be hacked. And the reason I say this is because a lot of businesses, especially the big businesses like the oil and gas, the major construction companies, these are businesses that their website is at the forefront of their reputation. But they do not use this website on a day-to-day basis. But when clients come in, this is the point where the client goes through the business to know that, okay, this is a business we can do business with. And I'm explaining this because of a situation I encountered during the week with one of our clients. And I'm going to give a classic example of how this website was about to be hacked and how it was resolved. Okay, first of all, the name of this website is ept.ng. So ept.ng is a business into the oil and gas, but more of project management. And something has been happening to their website for about a month. They've received like 3 attacks, and this is an attack that is unusual. Why I say it's unusual, it's because we manage clients' websites and we've put in security in place. We've gotten the best security plugins to ensure that nothing happens, and nothing really happens. But on some occasions now, ept.ng has been attacked for like 3 times, and that shows that it's a targeted attack. And ept it's a company that actually has a huge reputation for not just local clients but international clients. And for me, I'm averse to using third-party solutions. I love to go hands in to check what the problem is, but this time around it was very difficult to do that because my time is important and also the client's time. And we currently use Cloudways to host this client. And one thing I found out is I know Cloudways do have what you call malware protection. I have been reluctant to use it because I don't see a need for it. You understand? But this situation made me understand that there is a need for it. And so therefore, this attack has been so repetitive. And I will show you how it has been so repetitive. This is some date right here. And even on the 5th of October, we see that what we have threats. So it has been a long time coming. There has been threats from when I can remember. There has been threats since the 11th of September. And so that shows that this site has been constantly be on the attack. So we've been resolving this issue on like back to back. And it's tiring, one, but not just tiring. It's going to damage this client because before we detect this problem, that means it has already occurred. And that means someone as a potential visitor has seen this and perhaps something has happened. And I'll tell you what kind of malware is this or what kind of hack issue is this. And from the malicious section, you see that this is the reason that this site was hacked. So you have the name of the code, which is SMW ENJ then 26607 PHP. So I'll just explain this. What this means is that this site has been injected with a JavaScript that constantly redirects the website to somewhere else. And what that means is that when someone visits this website, it automatically redirects them to a spam website. And so you see that there is a problem because imagine a huge company like this, someone comes to visit them, and what happens? It redirects them to somewhere else. That's what happened. So what I have done is that I had to use Cloudways Malware Protection. And the reason I'm using this is it's really difficult manually trying to resolve a hack issue. So I've done this 3 times and it has been tedious. So I decided to try out Cloudways Malware Protection, and surprisingly under an hour or less than an hour, everything was resolved. And not just only that being resolved, what that means is that whenever such situation happens again, it's going to resolve it by itself. Remember, not that I cannot resolve it, I can, but it takes it takes time, and that time is so valuable, not just for me but for the client, because if this site is injected for at least an hour or even a day, it's going to be a bad reputation for their business. So I actually had to use Cloudways. And Cloudways Malware Protection, when you look at the price that they offer, it's like $4 per month for a particular website. It's actually cheap enough. Why do I say so? Because when it comes to fixing a hacked website, there are many companies that charge a lot. For example, Wordfence, the minimum plan you see here is like $490 per year, which to protect your site. Or we also do have DreamHost that gives you at $199. I think that's a starting price. And we also do have other sites like Sucuri. Sucuri actually says $549 per year. And you have Namecheap fixed hack website, which is like $168 one-time fee. And I think you also have the option to pay for that's on a month-to-month or year-to-year basis. And looking at these prices, you know that it is not even cheap at all. SiteLock, same thing. You have $199 to resolve your site, and when you check through, you also have $249 on a yearly basis. And it then shows to you that repairing a hacked website or monitoring to ensure that a website is not hacked is actually expensive. And so what that means for us is to ensure that this site is never hacked. And so for me, in order to ensure that I do have peace of mind on this particular website, I need to just turn on the Cloudways Malware Protection. That's the easy way out. $4 per month, it solves a problem that could potentially cost thousands of dollars. That's what it is. So with Cloudways Malware Protection, I don't really actually need to think too much again. It will be resolved once this happens. You see, you have proactive defense. What proactive defense means is that whenever it comes up, it is removed. That's what it means. And you see, it constantly does scanning. So we were able to detect this issue on the 8th of October and it was resolved. And now on the scan history, you do have these situations where, okay, no malware found. So that means it has been cleaned up. So this is a better situation for me, for our team, than to constantly work on removing this malware all the time. So I hope this was helpful. Until next time, thank you for listening.